You guys must hear a lot of people, including myself, talk about organic marketing a lot. Organic marketing, content marketing, digital marketing, all of that. Basically where you will be posting. That's all you're doing. You're posting really and developing a relationship with people. That is basically what we're doing. Now, there are pros to this, but there are also cons. And I believe that if somebody's getting into content creation or organic marketing, I believe that they should know the pros and cons here. The first pro is minimal to no financial investment. Right now, you can just literally use your phone that you're probably watching this video on. You can utilize your computer or even the same phone and use ChatGPT or Google on any of these platforms to help you to create your first script or your first video idea, write it out, flesh it out, or write bullet points. You don't even have to even do that. You can literally just turn the camera on and start. If you want to focus on, okay, a little, maybe you want to invest in a tripod, a microphone, I don't know, but it's very easy, very simple for you to get started. The next one is trust. The purpose of marketing and the purpose of content creation is really to build an audience that you can then eventually leverage and help in a great way. Trust is very important in all aspects of business. Content creation is business. And with organic marketing, a big pro is the level of trust. Because people get so much connection with you, you're talking to them, you're being real, or you're also posting so often that they naturally are attracted to your content and they become your followers. They give you a higher level of trust than they would to someone who paid to pop up in front of them. They give more weight to someone that, oh, I just like that. Oh my God, I saw their content, I laughed. They give more weight, you get more trust. And trust is extremely important in business because this will allow people to spend more money with you. If you want to charge somebody $100 versus $100,000, trust comes in heavily, especially when trying to close a sale like that. You'll understand that, hey, if they don't trust you, then they will just not go through with that type of sale. Trust go a long way in the fact that, hey, if something is supposed to happen, these people are able to say, yo, this person, I don't know them, but I kind of know them. I've been consuming their content for years or maybe months. People don't normally just, buy things like that. But if they trust you and you're a reputable source, then people are normally going to just buy every single thing that you put out. Look at Kim Kardashian. Look at any of these celebrities that we know. We trust them because we say, hey, that's that person. We know that person. We can trust that person. But if it's a random person off the street, you're not just going to buy their product. You don't know anything about them. You don't know anything about their product. And you also certainly don't trust them. Let's also look at some cons. Now, then the first con is it's time intensive. Again, you have to learn skills to get into content creation. You have to learn editing. A lot of people know editing though. To be in this long term, you have to understand editing. You have to understand the real editing, like engagement and retention editing, making sure that there aren't any pauses and mistakes and errors and stuff like that. There's a lot of time that you have to invest in organic marketing because people need to naturally be attracted to your content. So there are certain types of hidden elements that are there that a lot of people, they just pass over. But it takes you years or maybe months. I don't know, maybe you're lucky, but it took me years and take a lot of people that I help, my clients, years to develop a community and a relationship with their audience. So it takes time. Even if you have the skills, it still takes time for people to find you. It still takes time for people to say, hey, this person is ready to take off. This person is ready now for us to, 100,000 followers in a day or stuff like that, for them to blow up and stuff like that. It takes time. So if you're just going to come in thinking, okay, 3 months, boom, I don't agree. I don't think this is the best thing for you. All right. Now, the next thing is it demands expertise. That's what we just said. You have to take the time to learn skills. I remember a few years ago, I got into content creation. I started a little bit earlier and I actually stopped because I realized I just was not able to produce the level of content that I wanted to. So I took some more time to help other people to create their content and help them with their brands, their success. And that allowed me to hone my skills. Got to understand editing, got to understand visual effects, got to understand marketing, got to understand even just why should we turn on a camera and actually talk to people and let people trust us and know us and develop a bond with these people. I got to learn some of these type of things while on my journey. So all of these type of of things. You have to learn business. It takes time, but you also have to understand it's about expertise. Let's go back to some of the pros. Sustainable relationships fosters a long-term connection with your audience. People aren't necessarily looking to just, hey, who is that person? Boom, boom, out and just gone. People are really and truly looking for a place to belong. There are about 3 billion people on the internet now. So trust me, there are a lot of people who are looking for a place to belong, and they all already possibly have a place to belong. But that's the thing with communities. There is no limit on how much you can have because somebody else has 100,000 or Mr. Beast has millions of followers. That means that you can't have millions of followers. No, the same person can subscribe to you and can subscribe to Mr. Beast. They feel a relationship with Mr. Beast and they also feel a relationship with you. The only thing that matters is your relationship with your audience and understanding this is not just a get rich quick scheme. This is something that you have to invest your time in, and this is something that you have to develop a bond with people. And developing a bond, even in a real relationship, it takes time, right? So it's the same thing here. You have to treat it with care. You have to have integrity. Just like MKBHD, he's pretty big, but he's been at it for years. And a lot of people trust his advice. And we trust his advice because he has a lot of integrity. And when he does not like a product, just don't buy that product because it's just not a good product at that time. Not to say that the company is not a good company, just not a good product. But we trust that person. The reason why we trust him is because Marcus realized that, hey, it has to remain impartial. Not because a brand is paying you a ton of money or they're going to send you a very expensive product. That means your opinion needs to change, right? You have to apply a lot of long-term strategies with your audience and understand how to move, because this is all for the long haul. Another pro is high engagement. When you run an ad and that ad, like with paid marketing, and you get like a really good ad, you get a lot of sales, and that is really good. That video or that post that you made and you boosted it, it got a lot of impressions, got a lot of engagement. But your posts after that, they don't necessarily show up with that same level of engagement. That's the thing with organic marketing. If you get a lot of likes, a lot of comments on that video, chances are you're gonna get it on the next video, you're gonna get it on the video after that and the video after that. It is a long-term type of thing, but you also get a more uniform level of engagement with your audience. You can have a disparity between 100,000 and a million views, yes, because you can have a really good video, but you're not gonna see a disparity. Okay, somebody has 100,000 views and then after that they get like 100 views after. That's somebody who has a paid marketing type of strategy being employed. With organic marketing, you get like a more uniform level of engagement, and it is far more because of all the things that we spoke about earlier. You have integrity, people get to know you, they trust you, so they stick around. They're there to support you, and when you post a video, they like it because they're naturally attracted to your content and who you are and the type of things that you have to say. A con of this is it's very hard to scale this. Let's go back to the same girlfriend type of thing. It's very good to have a girlfriend, to love her, to wife her, and to have children with her, but that is very hard to scale. You can't do that with 100,000 women, you know what I mean? Not all of us are Nick Cannon. It's very hard to scale an organic marketing system because it takes so much effort, so much time into just getting it off the ground and establishing that connection. However, once you do, it is definitely worth it, because to have a long-term audience, you get to leverage that audience for more money, for basically an infinite amount of income streams, to be honest. You can make money through products, through services, through any amount of ways of making money, but that is a con here. It's very hard to scale, so you have to put in a lot more effort, a lot more work. Now, the next one is difficulty to measure. Now, when you have a video that blows up on paid marketing, obviously it's because specifically this video, we put money on this video. So we're able to track and say, hey, this video got us $100. With organic marketing, is far less able to say, hey, this specific video got $100, or that video over there got us $100, because when you make $100, it's going to be from the efforts of all of what you're doing, all of the posts, all of the late nights, all of the years, all of the time, all of the skills, all of that has to come together and make you that $100, and then continuously make you more money. But it's very hard to know, hey, it comes from this specific place. And then I guess by that time you'll have to incorporate stuff like a landing page and tracking, email automations and stuff like that. Getting extremely complicated, but it is a little bit harder to track when you're doing organic marketing, but in my opinion, it's still worth it. The last one is algorithm dependency. when you are dealing with organic marketing, you have to really and truly operate with the platform, with Facebook, with Instagram. So you have to adopt the culture. You have to post a certain way, you have to look a certain way. Yes, you have your unique identity, but you still have to play the rules of the game for that platform. So when that platform say, hey, we're not pushing reels, to be honest, you have to start pushing reels, because you're just gonna get limited amount of reach, a limited amount of visibility on your post as a result of that platform's changes. So yeah, when you're doing paid marketing, it's not like that. You just do whatever you want to do, put more money on it. If it works, you do your testing. If it works, boom, you put more money on it, it just works, you know. But organic marketing, you have to play the rules a little different. And the last pro is SEO advantages. When somebody is searching for your name, they're not necessarily going to search up and find an ad. They're gonna find your YouTube videos, they're gonna find all of the type of content that connected with people and really impacted people. And also the content that you also had a lot of tags connected to, and a good title, a good thumbnail. These are things that aren't necessarily connected with paid marketing. These are things connected with organic marketing, and organic marketing will allow you to show up on a lot more people's profiles, a lot more people's searches, and be at the top of more Google searches. So that is one of the bigger pros of organic marketing. In my opinion, pros of organic marketing far outweigh the cons of organic marketing. So I implore people, please try to incorporate some form of organic strategy in your system if you're heavily dependent on paid marketing. And if you are in organic marketing, it's a long-term game. It's a lot of work, I know, but come on, the results they're phenomenal. They're out of this world if you're able to put in the work and be patient. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching this video.